Hey guys, Footy Manager TV here. Welcome to episode number 15 of my Manchester United FIFA 16 career mode. Today we are sitting top of the table by 1 point with also one game in hand, and we're playing that here today against Bournemouth. A pretty good opportunity to go 4 points clear with a game in hand. Obviously today we're already top of the league, sitting pretty nice position to be in the league going into January. Maybe we can make a signing or two. Don't know. Maybe I want to go for pre-contract deals. You'll just have to see what happens in the coming month as we head into January. It's a very exciting time. It can freshen up a season if you're getting bored or something. You make signings, whether it be instantly or for the future. And yeah, get your interest back in it. But either way, I'm still really enjoying it. But here, we do have an early chance. This is Lacazette getting past. He cuts in here with the fake shot. He's going to low cross for Memphis Depay. I wasn't sure if that was a low cross or a shot, but it was a mix of both by the looks of it at the end. So that first chance was alright, but now Memphis, because I wasn't creating too many chances, just took the shot from range outside of the box, just needed to create a bit more. And you can see with the foggy conditions starting to come into play in December, which is realistic as well. Credit for EA putting that in the game. Makes it feel more realistic. Games do feel a bit tougher, but I was dominating this game, I feel. We had the better of the chances, and Carrick this time smashes it into Cook and knocks him out, then tried the header. Daniels clears it. He has another shot, Carrick, like 3 attempts in that piece of play. Very unfortunate not to score, and he's a guy that wants to impress. His contract is running out at the end of the season, and he needs to show me why I should keep him and offer him a new contract, because he'll want like decent wages, I suppose, that we could use elsewhere. But here we're making a whole host of changes because one change isn't going to be enough. And again, the ball didn't go out until the 75th minute here, so I couldn't make the changes before this point in time. So I thought I might as well, the ball might not go out for the rest of the game. But yeah, we had to change it drastically. Just one change, I didn't think we'll score. So they're obviously going to make another change here as well. They want to maybe pick up a point, or maybe 3 points if they're lucky. Don't forget they're playing at home. Shot on target there, pretty weak though. But we have to be looking for a chance in the last 10 minutes or so. But again, sloppy pass. And now Bournemouth are on the attack. Look at that, Laporte. Wasn't that a good challenge? I got the ball, but somehow that's a free kick. I wasn't originally worried. Like a free kick from there, I should be able to deal with it. Unless the goalkeeper runs up by himself and that happens. Like, I'm not sure if any of you guys have noticed that, but the goalkeepers basically have a mind of their own. I know you can hold down Y for the goalkeeper to rush out, but I didn't even do that. He just, De Gea, mind of his own, and those situations are very frustrating. I've had a couple others, but haven't resulted into goals. A lot of the time, though, he does get the ball, but on a situation like that, when it's out of your control, that's what I absolutely hate in FIFA, when you concede and when it's out of your control. It's very, very disappointing. But we're trying to get it back. Like here we were fighting just to get a point. I was so disappointed. Like I wanted this to be 3 points. So we would have went 4 points clear at the top, and that would have been ideal. Then, yeah, perfect. We'll be in the best position ever. So I was really disappointed at this stage because I knew I wasn't going to win. I thought maybe I could get a point. Felipe Anderson trying the shot, but wasted it. I was so disappointed in myself, and that's probably why we're not going to score here, because I was hoping this will be 3 points. I'm like, if I get a goal here, it's just going to be a draw, and that's still going to be a disappointment. So just blasting a shot there. And Felipe Anderson, how didn't you score that? Needed more power in that, son. And I guess because my reaction was really quick and I just tapped it. What can you do? And my goalkeeper, De Gea's up there. Federici, the Australian shot stopper, he did well today. And interesting that the game ended there. If it kept going, they probably would have scored a second to make the result look even worse. So that's lucky, I suppose. And we did have 9 shots on target. So we had triple shots on target and we couldn't score. So that was, again, another annoying part, I suppose you can say, but hopefully that is just one game out of the blue, because don't forget, we haven't lost in the league yet. That was our first loss, so maybe it was coming. I don't know. Maybe it would have been one of those frustrating games against a lower team in the league, and you dominate most of the game with chances and they just smash and grab to win 1-0. That can happen. But also, I'm going to update you on the Champions League, but you can see, as most teams have played there, Arsenal have actually played an extra game and just sneak in top 4. But we're actually going to be playing against Bayern Munich in the Champions League. That is absolutely huge. Bayern Munich, because we finished second, so we're always going to play a team that was finishing first. And again, some decent ratings on the training. Martial doing really well. He's probably going to keep his place. Obviously, when we have other youth guys coming in, because he's almost in the same boat. He's still pretty young, 19, 20, going to develop a lot more. But Bayern Munich, the first leg is at home. So honestly, I don't really know. I always like playing the away leg, whether it's first or last, because I preferred playing the away leg first, because I'll try and score and get in a good position for the home leg second. And if I don't score, I'll know, obviously you'll know what you need to do at home in the second leg. So either way, it's going to be a tough game. But we did get the better of Bayern Munich in the preseason, if you remember. And that was earlier, like the second and third games I played of FIFA 16. Like the first ever games I played. We met them in the semi-final of the preseason competition, and we drew against them, and we beat them on penalties. So it will definitely be a close game, but anything can happen. But it will be close, or I'm hoping for it to be close, and not for us to get dominated and embarrassed and knocked out in the first knockout round. But of course, that is to be worried about later in the season. Now we got to worry about Pedro attacking us down the wing. We got to tackle him, but we are failing to do so. And that's what happens when you give Chelsea an opportunity like that. A cross into Diego Costa in space as well. Defender didn't really look likely. And just look at the replay on this as well. Pedro killed us down the wing and cut in as well. Another defender he got past. And Diego Costa is not going to give up that chance as we go into halftime now. If I'm honest, I don't completely mind losing in the Capital One Cup, because if we're still in Capital One Cup going to January, there's FA Cup coming as well, Champions League, so many games, and they had another golden chance. That was almost the same as the goal they scored, cross into Diego Costa, and you can tell now the game is basically done and dusted. Chelsea were frustrating me, passing. That's what I really hate. Any team in the 90th minute who's winning, go and park the bus. That's unrealistic. Well, maybe not for Chelsea, they park the bus, but a lot of big teams, like if that was Barcelona, for example, they'll park the bus. Real Madrid, any other big team you can think of, they'll park the bus when they're winning 1-0, which is so unrealistic. You get a lot, I guess a lower team, if they do it, you understand. But Chelsea, maybe Chelsea's, like I said, not the best example, as they're kind of known, or Jose Mourinho anyway is known for that. But it doesn't feel realistic to me. But anyway, leave your opinions on that. I just get really frustrated about that. But anyway, these are the guys that are running out of contract. Key guys anyway, Carrick and Nicholas Powell. For me, Nick Powell he's not good enough for a top Premier League team. I'm sure in coming episodes, I'll actually show you his attributes, and he's got really low skill attributes. That's not for a top 4 Premier League team, and a team that wants to be vying to win the Champions League and win the league, of course. He's just not that quality. People want me to use him, and same with Carrick at the same time. I want to use him, show what he can do, but I feel as though those couple guys are not going to be good enough. It may be seen as a realistic thing to keep them, but sometimes you've got to just go out and get better players if you want to achieve the great heights, and that's what a team like Manchester United wants. They have to have amazing, world-class players, not average players. That's what not Manchester United is about. That's maybe the reason they're struggling at the minute. Like, they just lost against Arsenal. Terrible result, terrible performance. You need world-class players, or that will happen to you. So that's what I'll be looking to change over the course. But here against Norwich, surely our fortunes can change. And it's Juan Mata! Get in! Come on! We need more of that. And yes, I'm getting pumped up because I was frustrated at the past 2 results. Very, very annoying. And Juan Mata, he's been a shining light this season. He's been so good in attack. Look at that balance, the strength, even though he's not renowned for having a lot of strength. He's just really good on the ball, good dribbling, ball control, and the balance. It was more so the balance there, not the strength. He doesn't have much strength. It's the balance, how he kept onto the ball, didn't get tackled. That's exactly what I wanted to see. But unfortunately here, Daley Blind, one-on-one defensively, is not that good when they're on the counter. And Redmond went bang, and it looks like if we don't get another goal anyway, it's going to be more drop points. We're in a rough patch right now, and it's hard. Like, just an episode ago, we were dominating teams, and remember the result against West Brom? People thought I should go to Legendary. Don't think so. Sometimes, a result like that will come out of the blue. As a big team, you might get a result like that every season. But then, I have games like this where it's really frustrating when I concede stupid goals. And the late there, we did have a chance to win it. Lacazette tried to place it, maybe tried to be a bit too cute with that, but it's really hard. In this situation, you're panicking, you're really nervous, you want to get a goal, and you just press shoot when the opportunity comes. You don't think about it too much. You just try and shoot. Same there with Memphis. You just want to try and shoot because you don't know when the whistle's going to be blown. You don't know. You just got to try and get a shot, but it's really looking unlikely. Their whole team is sitting back right here, and that was it. I think we got a player injury late. I'm not sure if it will come up in the messages or not, if it counts as an injury. But again, it probably wasn't the best performance, got to be honest. But we go through that. Like, early in the season, I was using a formation. Things went, well, I wasn't scoring enough goals. But then I changed formation to this one, and it worked for a while. So for me, it's just waiting for things to click. Maybe in January, I don't even know if I'm going to sign someone right away. I want to go for some pre-contract, so I'm not sure if it's going to change things, or a few games, things will just go away. Training, we're not really training first teamers, apart from Martial, who it's hard for him to get a look in with Lacazette as the main striker. Even Rooney has to play centre mid. So maybe this is just a rough patch. Teams go through this rough patch throughout a season. Maybe that's our little rough patch. Hopefully can turn around next few games. Because the funny thing is, we've still got that game in hand, and if we win it, we'll be first. So leave your thoughts anyway, and I'll see you guys next time.